That's the other thing. That's Browen. I had to ask for help on that. That's Browen.
Browen.
Do you want to bring us in? Or do you want me to do it?
I can.
You want to do it?
In.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, just let us know when.
Yeah, with calling though, we'll do that. Like we can pretty much just split it half.
Yeah, perfect. How do we switch ourselves on?
No, we're on. I think it's just a stream.
Ah.
Is the stream on?
We're recording. The live is just having issues.
Okay, so we're good to go?
Welcome to this Deakin Uni Division 3 Senior Women's Grand Final from Quamby Reserve in North Ringwood. And we're already underway here on this outer side. I'm Oscar Ludke, Chris Cordis alongside me for this one.
It's good to be here, mate. It's a good game we've got ahead of us today, obviously. Heathmont coming undefeated on the season, 14-0. They've beat Coldstream 3 times this season already, and the Cougars coming in there, I think 12-1 against every other team in the comp, so very, very strong themselves, but should have a good game ahead of us today as we've not had any clear winner of the footy just yet. It's gone out towards the 50 arc on that far side, turning back in. The Jets will have to go backwards to go forward, and a crunchy tackle there, play on call. So Coldstream can wheel away here. You can say they are kicking to the left of your screen as the Jets will look to repel and do so well as they're looking for a shallow entry inside forward 50. They'll get it. It's punched over the top by Chappell, and a shot on goal here early on for the first major of the day, and it's through to Rachel McPherson. Heathmont strike first in this Division 3 grand final.
Rachel McPherson as well. I was down at a game a couple weeks ago, and she kicked an absolute bag. So not surprising that she's scored the first one of this grand final.
Yeah, well, 18 goals in the season. That makes it number 19, and the all-important opener in this granny. So Heathmont 1-6. Coldstream yet to score first goal. We've been lucky after just 90 seconds here.
So ball up, able to get the tap down there, laying away, sent forward, can't quite grab the mark there, ball comes off hands, trying to move this around now, the Jets, around it there was Carrig. In the end it will be a ball up from the umpire inside 50. Ball comes to ground, picks a ball up and tackled straight away is Abby Browen. Able to pick it up and get the handball out. Wheeling around there for Coldstream was Underwood. Trying to get a ham on this here. Ferris sent back inside. Can they defend this Heathmont? It's socket off the ground. Rolling ball, who can get to it first? Able to get the hands out. Here's a chance. Put on the boot by Maddie Stark towards goal and goes through for a point. So the first score from Coldstream is a minor.
Maddie Stark just pulling her shot across goal there. 31 goals on the season. This Coldstream side actually has the two equal leading goal kickers. Of course, in Maddie Stark and Abby Browen wearing the number 17. as this clearing kick will just get out of the pack somehow, but they're showing out a mind of its own as they're now looking to bring it out the Jets through Ferris. That's Madeline Ferris. They're still looking to work the ball forward now in the hands of Bronte Arnott. Arnott can go forward and does. Shallow entry inside forward 50. It's off the hands of Chappell in defence. Heathmont for another chance on the right. Boo wheeling around the corner. It's a great kick. And it's found its way through from Hayley Ferris.
What a start we've got here.
So Heathmont just making the most of their opportunities at the moment. As they just went end to end, the clearing kick out of defensive 50, found a way out the back of the pack. They were able to connect quickly through the middle. It's eventually Ferris there with her 19th goal of the season. 7 times in best on this season, Hayley Ferris. So definitely one of their bigger contributors. As it's 2 flat plays, 0-1. The Jets in command of this one early with an 11-point lead.
Have been put on the back foot early, Coldstream. Wrapped up in the middle of the ground. Five minutes gone so far in this first term. On this outer side. Able to pick the ball up there is Ferris. And trying to move this footy forward, and they're able to get a mark. So good mark taken by Springlet. Maybe a chance for Heathmont to get a goal. Comes over and put through. I believe that's McPherson.
Yep, there she is again.
And she's got 2 in the first quarter. And Heathmont have the first 3 goals. And Coldstream have really been put on the back foot here. 3 straight 18 to Coldstream, 1 behind. They trail.
Gee, a really quick start from the Jets here, isn't it? You know, we saw it just the Coldstream defence in the air has been a bit questionable so far today. Just not able to deal with the territory dominance that the Jets are throwing their way, and just a few times misread the ball. And that time it's McPherson crumbing her own work really in the air, and was better off for it. As like we said, 18-1. Morrow's around the footy now. It's a chance for the Jets to maybe steal a 4th in this opening term. We've only played 5 minutes, just over. There's a lot of ball up inside forward 50, so Cougars defence just need to settle themselves a bit as the rucks will go at it. It's at the back now. Good piece of bodywork there, but Heathmont will come away. Snap on its way. Just got it off before she was hit. It's out the back of the pack. Plenty of bodies around and will go out for a boundary throw-in. So we're deep in Heathmont territory once more. As more or less this whole game, he's been grabbing it out of the ruck was Morrow. That was Amy Morrow that time. And the umpire will call for the ball. So not the start that Coldstream would have wanted, but hell of a lot of footy still to players. They can have a chance to clear their lines now and do so, but only as far as a Heathmont player in brown who sends a goalward, and that one is just wide and will go out for a behind. So 3-1 plays 0-1. It's 19-1 here in this opening term. 13 left to play. I see the first half will have a hard cap of 20 minutes, and then in the second half we'll have time on up to 2 extra minutes in each game, or in each quarter I should say, for these grand final games. As wrapped up in the tackle is Bailey Eastham. We'll have a ball up 40 metres out from the Heathmont uprights. Lagaway Allen does well in the tap, just got it over her head. Footy at the ground level. Gee, it's somehow spilled out. No real winner of it yet. Lagaway Allen dragged it in, but the umpire says nothing doing. So we'll have another ball up. The rucks will go at it. There's Morrow getting the ruck now. This time it comes back to her. Snaps around the corner. It's through. Hands out the back. Snapped and well done. Hayley Ferris with her second of the day. From nearly 10 metres out. Just reacted to the drop of the ball better than anyone else did. And was able to throw it on the foot.
What a dominant start to this game.
That's exactly right. To Hayley Ferris saw Rachel McPherson get her second and said, hey, I'm just going to keep you close to me in the goal-kicking charts at the moment. So Ferris with that one means her and McPherson both get their second of the day, both get their 20th of the season. And it's Heathmont 4-1-25 over Coldstream 0-1-1. As now bringing it out of the middle is Alana Brown again. Coldstream able to lock it in there. We'll have a ball up just on the side of the centre square.
And it has been an incredible start. And Coldstream working it forward once again, or Heathmont rather. Mark taken there by Rachel McPherson. Moving it down the line quickly, trying to get a mark inside forward 50. Can't quite do so. Laying the tackle there was Tijaro. Ball comes back out towards the middle of the ground. It's sent back forward for Heathmont. McPherson around it again. The handball over the top from Chappell, the captain. Ball locked in, and it will be a ball up on that outer side. 10 minutes gone here at Quambia Reserve. In the middle of the ground now, a big bump. Maddie Stark getting involved, can't quite pick the footy up. Ball's locked in again, wrapped up, and the umpire will have it. Able to get the tap. Tries to pick it up. It's a hot footy in there in that contest. Coldstream able to get a boot forward. Able to get the Shepherd off to Stark, who wheels around, kicks it inside 50. Chasing it there for the Jets was Everstein. Sent forward. Ball comes over the back. And goes through. What are we saying here? What has just happened? That Sharon does not like to favour anybody. I think that's the second call we've had this season where we've got a strange bounce there.
Well, Jess Proven with the snap and a bit of a Will Langford bounce there, just over the last defender on the line or in the goal square. And I tell you what, if you can see the first 4 goals, you needed something to go your way. And the Cougars definitely get a lifeline there. A bit lucky, but hey, the goal stands all at that.
That is that's the footy gods there. That is that bounce.
It is. They understand the storyline. So Heathmont 4-1-25. Now cut the deficit down to 18. Coldstream 1-1-7. There is a free kick going out of the middle though, and a handball receive was ill-advised. Hitting the deck hard was Mullinger. And now a chance for the Cougars to bring it out. Mullinger's back up around the footy, punch forward this time. She's around it again, but no real winner just yet. Dropping her hands and knees with Bronte Arnott. She couldn't pick the ball up. But does well to lock it in the contest. So Coldstream, in the 3 times that these 3 sides have met, are still yet to crack the 2-goal mark by 3/4 time. But they've got one on the board early. As this one's sent forward and just falls into the lap of the Jets forward there, playing in front. And being rewarded for it is Hayley Ferris, who's been instrumental so far in that forward 50. Just as Coldstream look to maybe get a foothold in this game, it's a chance for the Jets to rip that away from them. Ferris will kick from about 30 out, little to no angle. For her 3rd of the day, the kick's on its way, it's high, it will carry, and it's true. So Heathmont just refusing to miss at the moment. Hayley Ferris gets her 3rd of the first term to go along with Rachel McPherson's double. And just like that, we're back out to 24 points. Heathmont 5-1-31, Coldstream 1-1-7.
We have a fantastic game on our hands for this Div 3 clash.
Well, it's why you play in front. You're always taught to play in front, and that's why you get a kick that maybe falls short, doesn't come off the boot right, and you're in prime position.
So back to the centre of the ground. Able to get the kick away there. Running through there, trying to grab the footy is Browen. Ball wrapped in there. We'll have a ball up from the umpire. Able to get the tap down. Everstein. Ball rolling. Flicked up, chasing it now is Ronan Black. And penalised there, so it will be the Jets to send this forward. And a good strong mark taken in defence there by Gossip. Goes with the hands. They're trying to use this near side wing. Bounce favours in the end. Able to break away from one. Kicks up in the direction of Stark, who marks the ball. Stark moves it on quickly. Looking up the line. Palm down to the ground. Chasing it up again is Stark. Puts in the Shepherd. Touch off the boot. Goes into the air. Palm down by Everstein. Chasing it now. And soccering it is Demarte. Sock it off the ground from Heenan. Ball locked in now, and it will be a ball up from the umpire. True centre wing, near side. Everstein gets the palm down. And a big tackle late, able to get the handball away, says the umpire. Trying to move this forward here, the Jets. Couldn't quite get onto that one, Morrow. It's near to the boundary line. And tackle laid. So we'll have a bowl up. Tap down in the direction of Morris. Ball goes out of bounds, I believe, in the end. So it will be put back up from the umpire. Heathmont near their goals. 5-1-31. Coldstream trail Heathmont 1-1-7. 4 minutes and 50 to go. It's near Heathmont's goals here. Wheeling around, and it goes to the right-hand side for a minor score there.
Seemingly the first time that Heathmont have missed in a long time. Their previous behind was just a dummy kick from Fitz. They've been very accurate, but not on that occasion from Demarte. As footy's come out, the Jets doing well to lock it inside their forward half. It's been all there in their half this entire first term at the moment, as we've got just under 5 minutes left to play in quarter one of this Division 3 grand final, as there's Matty Stark applying a tackle, so doing well to drop a bit deeper. We'll have a ball up, 40 out from the Jets upright, so the Rucks will go at it. This time it's Everston winning the tap, and the kick's on its way, and it might get out the back, and it's touched. So desperation defending there from Coldstream. That's exactly what you want in grand final day, especially when you're under the cosh a bit. There's last-ditch efforts like that, and now wheeling onto the right boot. Clearing kick, gets out the back of the pack. We're going to be a true centre wing here on the far side of Quamby Reserve. Couldn't quite take it, was Coughlin. Now it's coming out. Still no real winner of it yet. Just punching, tapping, trying to get the footy to sit up. But it just won't, and we'll have a ball up. So the Rucks will go at it once more. Two-hand tap there from Hannah Chappell. Heathmont will have to go backwards to go forwards. They do so through Anna Carrig, but her kick just falls into the opposition hands of Kate Tajiro. Now she'll look to use the corridor. There's a pack forming under the footy. No real winner over yet. Bit of a wind picking up here at Quamby as Matty Stark's kick was spoiled. The footy will find its way out towards the wing. It's just about kept in, but now we'll have a wrapped up tackle and another ball up. So Coldstream just doing a better job of trying to lock it in here. Not giving the Jets too much run as Everston was in the ruck. They two cancel each other out. Now they go backwards to go forwards once more through Mullinger. Kick is looking to find his way over the boundary line, but we'll just sit up a bit for Hayley Ferris. She got a handball off, couldn't quite take it. Now he's going after it again. And the footy's still in play through the hands of Coldstream's Chantel Underwood, but now Heathmont for a chance to go forward through Demarte. Might get out the back of the pack. Was it touched? Doesn't matter, it's gone out from behind.
They are yet to beat Heathmont this season, Coldstream. They have proved a problem for them, and they are continuing to at the minute. 5-4-34 to 1-1-7 still.
Footy's out the far wing. It was off hands. No one really able to take it there. So another ball up. It's been a bit cagier in these last few minutes.
2 minutes to go on the clock.
As ball up is in place. Still no real winner of the footy just yet. So we're under 2 minutes to go until the First break in this game at quarter time as the kick is just out the back of the pack. It was taken, but Carrick was told to play on. So now finds its way inside forward 50, but going back with a fly to the footy was a Coldstream defender, which takes the intercept mark well. And a look down the line now with the Cougars out the back of the pack. A chance to get a bit of run. Matty Stark's in pursuit of Carrick. Carrick just got the handball off. Bit of afters there. But play will continue. All will go on. Around it's now Alana Brown for Heathmont. She picks up the footy. Goes backward. Gets it off to a teammate in Everson. Now it goes off slightly to the left. Shallow entrance up forward 50. Breaking through was Arnott. Her shot at goal will go wide. And so on, in fact, that it stayed in. Still in pursuit of the ball. It's just been kept in. Couldn't let it go out as to the last touch rule. A chance now. The Cougars have numbers around the footy in defence. Ducking and doing well was a Jets play, but now it's cleared by Coldstream's Herman. And I believe there might have been a downfield free kick there just for the late tackle on Herman. It will be. So there's 40 seconds on the clock. Coldstream will need to go. And they'll need to go quick as Stark will have to sit under a high-flying footy and does well. Very courageous. Took the mark. And they had eyes for the footy. Now moves on to the right. Gets it forward. Plenty of bodies around it. One was Bro and she got knocked in the air. Footy still to be won. Plenty of bodies around it for Heathmont. The umpire calls for a ball up.
Big bit of contact there. Love to see that in a grand final.
Yeah, well, eyes only for the footy from all three involved, which is exactly what you want to see as well. So 10 seconds to go. We won't have a score in the rest of this first quarter. It's Heathmont barnstorming out of the gates in this one with 5-4-34 to Coldstream's 1-1-7. It's the Jets by 27 as there goes the siren. We'll take a few goal kickers before we go to our first short break. Hayley Ferris with 3, Rachel McPherson with 2 for Heathmont, and the single for Coldstream to Jess Proben. We'll be back after the break to continue coverage of this one. Hopefully bring you a score from our Division 1 Grand Final out at HE Park Reserve between North Ringwood and Surrey Park. Alright, so welcome back to your Division 3 Grand Final fixture here between Heathmont and Coldstream out at Quamby Reserve. It's currently Heathmont 5-4-34 to Coldstream 1-1-7. The Jets hot off the gates here with an early start. Hayley Ferris with 3 goals, Rachel McPherson with 2 of her own. We'll take this chance as we get in the last pages off the ground and give you a quick score update out at HE Park Reserve in the Division 1 Grand Final. It's North Ringwood 1-2-8, plays Surrey Park 0-1-1. Earlier on at HE Park, it was Wanturna South falling short to Vermont Eagles in the Division 4 Grand Final. So Vermont will be playing their footy in Div 3 in 2026. And then earlier on here at Quamby, it was Norwood getting the better of Heathmont's development side. So Norwood themselves will be playing in Div 4 next season. So a lot of moving parts here, but we're back underway in the second term of this Division 3 Grand Final. The winner, of course, will play next season in Division 2. That's what's up for grabs. It's promotion on the line, and at the moment it's Heathmont that are storming towards it, looking to kick down that door and burst through it at the moment. But Coldstream have got a bit of territory dominance early, but shot at goal will go out of bounds on the full. So not something that we saw a lot of in the first term. We've been blessed to a really good game of footy actually so far. Very high scoring, very accurate kicking, but on that occasion that one was just off the mark. So getting the player on the right line. A chance to go through some of the major contributors so far for Coldstream. Really, it's Maddie Stark against the world here so far. She's trying to get her side up and going. But for Heathmont, plenty of contributors. Like we said, Hayley Ferris with the 3 goals, Rachel McPherson with 2. Kyla Morrow and Alana Brown have been very good through that midfield unit as well. So play on was the call as thought she'd marked it was Naomi Lagaway Allen. But the umpires will eventually call for the footy here. The ball will go up, so well won in the ruck there from Heathmont, but a lot of footy still to be won. It's bounce, get the backward body work. Gee, Talisha O'Kane went in for 1, 2 or 3 bites of the pie with just the hip and shoulder there, but eventually the footy went over the line, so we'll have a ball up. And Coldstream do well in the ruck. Couldn't quite get good purchase on it though. Looking to bring it out was Underwood, but just wouldn't quite sit up for her. She goes again, gets a kick forward. Stark's under it. And Maddie Stark takes the mark, and well, we said before that Coldstream are yet to beat Heathmont in 3 attempts this season. They're also yet to kick more than 1 goal before 3/4 time, and they sit at 1-1-7 here, so If you want to chip away at a 27-point lead, you're going to need to kick this one here. As Maddie Stark will kick from 30 out, 45-degree angle. It's on its way, and it's just been pulled to the skinny side. So a minor score there, but much more encouraging signs from Coldstream as they've hardened up a bit in the midfield and looking to keep the footy in their half, create a bit of territory. There's a slight win here at Quamby Reserve, but nothing too major to really create a scoring end. And there, making up for a missed shot at goal was Maddie Stark, going back with the flight of the footy, handed it off, got it to a teammate who now centres the ball, and the mark's been taken by Jess Proven. Like we said, if there was anyone to get this Coldstream side churning again and chugging along, it would be Maddie Stark. She took that contested pack mark just out the front. The footy's ended up with Jess Proven, who already has a goal today. Bit of a longer runner. She'll be kicking from a slight angle here, maybe 20 degrees from the centre, 15 metres out. Proven, first second of the day, gets it to go. And there's Jess Proven, second of this fixture. Coldstream second at that. And like we said, for the first time this season, the Cougars against the Jets have got 2 goals before three-quarter time.
That's it, and it's Maddie Stark doing all that work there, taking that mark, as you said, and getting it down forward to Proven. They're working pretty well there.
It's an encouraging start, isn't it? They just managed to lock the ball in, start to win a few of those stoppages that they were getting rinsed in the first term.
So to be put back up by the umpire. Locked in. 4 minutes gone. Heathmont 5-4-34. Coldstream 2-2-14. They trail at the minute, Coldstream. Trying to work this footy forward, Heathmont, as the wind picks up here at Quamby Reserve. Trying to work this forward, a big tackle laid, I believe, on Brooke Mullinger. And it is holding the ball. A great tackle there. Good work from Bartlett. And there might be a bit of an injury here for Coldstream. Just take a bit slow to get up there. The trainers are out.
While we've got the break, we'll have a chance to give a bit more context to this one. So, a bit of revenge on the cards for both of these sides, but in different facets, really. So, Heathmont, like we said, undefeated on the season. Still yet to lose in 2025. Their last loss was in the 2024 preliminary final by a single point to this same Coldstream side. So, a bit of a sour taste in their mouth after that one.
I do believe it's a leg injury there.
So it looks like it might be Sophie Stark. Can't quite see the number, but it might be, as they're just tending to her. We hope she's okay. But to continue on from what we were talking about before, Coldstream, like we said, beat Heathmont last year in that preliminary final by a point. Fell short at the final hurdle to Moorabach by 43 points in that grand final.
So that was Sophie Stark there. She looks like she's up now, so it's good to see.
Very encouraging sign. So she's up and no chance to rest because she's got to take this free kick and just finds a short lead-up option. It was very well picked out to Erin Rackham, who led well. We key from 50 here, just looking to centre it at the top of the square. Plenty around it out the back of the pack. And it will just find its way through for a rush behind. So the Cougars just chipping away here, chipping away slowly but surely. They've worked themselves up to 2-2-14. As there wasn't a rush or behind before, my apologies. It was just to the side of that behind post for a ball up or a boundary throw in, rather. Is Heathmont with a lot of work to do, looking to just rush it over the line. Won't do so. It said, well, Wheeler Way was very well done by the defence there to take the game on. And now the Cougars have numbers, 2v1. Maddie Stark's a bit further back from the footy. She'll get it now, get on the right boot. We'll send it forward. Standing alone under it was a Jets defender who takes intercept mark. And they'll look down the line here. Well taken pack grab there from Alana Brown. Might just look to use this near side wing here at Quamby Reserve, as she'll do just that. Pack forming under it. Plenty of bodies around it. But taking the mark underneath all of that was Ava Seeley. So chance to go forward once more. They'll use the corridor this time. 1v1 marking contest, and well done there from Coldstream's Nicole Moate. And she'll look to use the corridor and did well, but gee, the footy just held up a touch in the wind there. So here to be one at the moment. Plenty of bodies around it. One was Lauren Damade for Heathmont. She applies a tackle this time, and looking to bring it out was Arnott. Plenty of balls still to be won. This time it's the Jets wheeling away their first forward 50 of this second term. Around it was McPherson, couldn't quite take it. Now as the footy wrapped up in a tackle well. And we'll have a ball up. So Rucks will go at it. It was won there by Amy Morrow of Heathmont, looking to burst away herself. She'll rove her own work, kick a goal and score. We'll talk about taking matters into your own hands. How about winning the hit out from the ruck, roving the hit out, bursting away from a defender and then kicking truly at that. So terrific play there by Amy Morrow. Gets her 17th goal of this season. And Heathmont just pull away. 6-4-40 plays 2-2-14. 26-point margin.
It's increasing that lead ever so more, Heathmont. That was some great work there from the Jets. Back in the middle of the ground. And Coldstream working this one forward. Rolling ball along the ground there. Stark's in there at the bottom of the pack. Ball doesn't look like going anywhere. Back underway. Little tap to advantage. Trying to chase this footy is Brown. Has a bit of noise behind us here.
A lot going on in the car.
So it is a ball up in the centre of the ground. Trying to break away there. Able to get it onto the boot as she's tackled was Herman. And now Heathmont have the footy. Used along the wing. Trying to chase this one. Now able to dispose of it is Lake. Off the boot of Lake, back up the wing now. Running forward with the footy is Marshall. And an intercepted mark taken. And Coldstream able to send this one back up the line. But it's smothered and comes out of bounds near us. Will be a bowl up here. And the ball's back in the hands of the umpire, so the Rucks go at it. Palm down in the direction of Herman. Chasing the footy now is Arnott. And able to wheel around Marshall and find a target there in Bowyer Smith. Sends it towards the forward 50 arc. And now Coldstream repel to that outer side. Ball along the ground. Picking it up there was DeMarte. And in the end, wrapped up, no prior. Umpire calls for the ball. Ball comes down. Big tackle laid. No prior. Once again. So tackles laid on Sophie Stark. The two Stark sisters out there today for Coldstream. Making a big impact on this game. Ball falls out the back. Possibly a chance, just stayed too far to the left. It was almost another goal there for Jess Proven, but couldn't quite finish there. So minor score, 6-4-40 to 2-3-15.
And needed another crazy bounce of the Sharon there, Jess Proven, but just couldn't quite get it. As Heathmont will bring it out of defensive 50 now. There's plenty of bodies around the footies. It's Off the body of Holly Duke in the pack, but now Heathmont out the back and ready to burst away here as it's a one-on-one contest. The footy will bounce at a 180-degree angle, so it went backwards towards where it came from as McPherson now handballs. Kick will go forward. It will sit up nicely. No real winner of the footy just yet as there's plenty around it. Duke's there again. And now he's wrapped up in the tackle. So we'll have a ball up. Heathmont threatening the breakaway there, but Coldstream did well just to make a contest of it and lock the footy in. So Rux will go at it. Was Everstein there? Footy eventually ended up in the hands of Ella Herman. We'll have a ball up. So Ella Herman starting to get a bit of elbow grease into this game for Coldstream, doing a lot of the heavy lifting through that midfield as it stands, as it's found its way forward now. Gee, letting a bump and not take the footy was Krista Blythe. And now she's got the footy. It's spilled out in a tackle. Looking to shrug off a few was Bartlett, but she's been pinned for holding the ball. So it'll be Bronte Arnott to restart play here. And 25-metre penalties called. So Arnott will be ushered forward. She can get a forward 50 entry here. Just assesses her options. Not a ton of movement inside 450. Kicked in the player on the mark. Got it straight back, almost as if it was planned. Arnott now inside forward 50. It's got to get out of the back of the pack off a fierce chap was around it for the Cougars. The captain looking to repel. Gets a handball out to a teammate in Sophie Stark, but she's wrapped up. So we'll have a ball up some 35 metres out from the Heathmont uprights. It will be Chappell nominating in the ruck this time as it's come out. Got a handball wide. Snap check side was smothered. Couldn't quite get it. Sophie Stark's around the footy and wraps up Amy Morrow, but it's come out somehow. A lot of balls still to be won here. Ferris handballs backwards to Kyla Morrow. Morrow goes one further, kicks on its way. Goldwoods will drop just short. 2v2 contest in there. The Jets looking to burst away. Burst onto the right foot. Kick it goal. It would drop short. And the intercept mark taken there by Carla Gossip.
So Coldstream to try and exit their defensive 50. Holly Duke goes up the line, picked off Emily Everstein. It's options forward, goes towards a pack. It's about a 4-on-1. And the mark taken there by Moat in the direction now of Eastham. Looks up the line, picked off again. They're set up pretty well there, the Jets, and it's Anna Carrig going forward. Ball bouncing in favour and lands in the hands of Eastham again. Back in the direction of Carrig. Chasing it is Browan. And a big tackle laid there. And a ball up. It'll be from the umpire. 4 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Coldstream still trailing 2-3-15. Heathmont 6-4-40. In this Deakin Uni Division 3 Senior Women's Grand Final from Quambia Reserve. High ball there. Trying to get around it is Jess Proven. Able to get around one. Gets the handball away. And it's sitting inside Coldstream's forward 50, but can they convert? Big tackle laid. Will be a stoppage inside 50. Put onto the boot. Looks good. The crowd will tell you the rest. Great goal there for Talisha O'Kane. And Coldstream get a much needed goal, Chris.
Yeah, well, with time running out, or winding down in this opening half. Just the opportune moment apparently to, well, not apparently, it was the opportune moment to just get it on the boot, send it goalward, and saying years come in the lottery if you don't buy a ticket. That was a very good kick at goal there from Talisha O'Kane. So Coldstream They're doing well in this second term, but they'll need to keep that going as wrapped up in the tackle straight away. And given a free kick for a push in the back was Ella Herman, who's been absolutely terrific in this second quarter. She'll look to use the far side wing, was through the hands of a teammate in Savannah Coughlin. Now looking to bring it out for Heathmont was high and in. The footy's going to bounce. Jukes around it, got it to Maddie Stark, who's now in the midfield, gets it forward. Couldn't quite grasp the mark, was Abby Brown. She just didn't get close enough to it. Still a lot of work to be done here, just on the edge of forward 50. And we've wrapped up and we'll have a ball up. So on the edge of the Cougars 50. So the Rucks will go at it, more or less cancel each other out, looking to win the clearance for Heathmont, and doing so is Brontiana, who's been very good this match as well. Sophie Stark around the footy then, wrapped up, was held afterwards as well, but no free kick paid. Kyla Murray gets it forward now. It bounced at the back. Alana Brown's in pursuit 2v2 here. Who's going to win out? The Heathmont players running to each other. It was well done from the Coldstream defence and cleared well there by Kate Pickard. Still a lot of footy to be won as Holly Duke will get it. Brown's hunting her down though, and hunts her down well. Holding the ball called. She can go quickly now, Alana Brown, if she wants to, but will instead elect to just wait for her teammates to get inside the forward 50. Give her some options. There's a pack forming about 30 out. It was, footy hit the deck. Coldstream looking to bring it out. Got the kick off just before she was hit. Still a lot of work to do around it. Is Herman swamped upon in the tackle. Did well to free her hands to get a handball off. Now they need to go wide. They do so. Looking for Eastham. Kick was slightly off the instep. Estevina around there. Still can't win it quite yet. Now does well. Everstein gets it forward. Pack forming under it. Still a lot of work to do. As Moate was there. Footy now eventually cleared. Still plenty of bodies around it. Now looking to win it was high and sends it forward. Does well. 2v2 contest under the footy. Brilliantly taken pack mark there. The intercept mark. They'll look to wheel around onto the right boot. It was over the head of Eastham. Still a lot of work to do. Eastham turned to tackle their handball. Somehow got out to Heinen. Now, all four players in there almost tackling each other. Didn't realise where the footy was, but it's eventually squirmed loose. Sophie Stark around it. Just got a fist to it. Was on it. Now looking to bring it out. Plenty of bodies around, and we'll have a ball up after all that frenzy. Just 60 metres out from the Heathmont uprights. So 19 points to margins. We have 20 seconds to go. Coldstream need to stick fat and not give up a score in the remainder of this second term. No real winner of the footy just yet. Maddie Stark will be wrapped up in there and we'll have a ball up. So the clock keeps ticking. The Cougars won't mind that. 5 seconds left. We'll need a miracle here to get a score. As Everstein goes up in the ruck strongly, they cancel each other out. Duke got a fist to it, and there's a half-time siren. So your score from Quamby Reserve in this Division 3 Grand Final so far. Heathmont 6-4-40 to Coldstream 3-3-21 goal scorers so far today. Hayley Ferris with 3, Rachel McPherson with 2, and Amy Morrow with the single. And on the other side of things for Coldstream, 2 to Jess Proven and 1 to Talisha O'Kane. We'll have a break here. Then we'll return after the break to bring you the second half of action from this Division 3 Grand Final and more scores from around the grounds at HE Parker, where the Division 1 Grand Final is on display as North Ringwood take on Surrey Park. So welcome back. We're just about ready to get the second half of action underway in your Division 3 Grand Final between Heathmont and Coldstream. It's the Jets 6-4-40 leading Coldstream 3-3-21. It's a 19-point lead for Heathmont. Although Coldstream just managed to get a bit of a foothold in this game as it wore on there. They got absolutely stormed out of the gates from a Heathmont side that started off red hot, but have since just slowly been chipping away at a lead that was 27 at quarter time and now stands at just 19. So there's a siren. We're just about ready to get back underway, and we are, as the Rucks will go at it. And it'll be Heathmont winning the first hit out. Socket off the ground forward. We've got a scoring end developing in this right side of your screen. But Coldstream will bring it out, take a mark in the corridor, and now look to play on and do just that. 2v2 contest there. It's Maddie Stark up against Miranda Marshall. That's an interesting matchup to look out for. Stark going to ground, doing well. Now swooping through and picking up the footy was Coughlin. Got it forward. Plenty of bodies under it. 3v2 in favour of Coldstream. Picked up by Proven. Handball received. Sophie Stark, left foot. Goal! Coldstream strike first.
Straight out of the gates.
And just like the second quarter, they start off with an early major. It was excellent work.
What a start that is, Sophie Stark. For Coldstream, those Stark sisters having a big impact on this game.
Well, they just found a spare through the corridor, were able to get it forward, win a few individual duels, and then before you know it, the shot at goal was there. Lead down to 13 here, 6-4-40, plays 4-3, 27.
Back underway in the middle of the ground. Ball rolling out of that pack now. Picked up and met immediately in a tackle. So, just a chain of stoppages here. It's been an awesome contest so far. Able to pick up, send it forward on the boot, and a good strong mark taken there, and sent forward by McPherson. Can Heathmont bounce back after that last goal from Coldstream? We'll have a ball up from the umpire here after that tackle. Ball back to ground. Able to collect the footy there. She's met quickly was Brown. And all tied up there on that outer side. I'll hand it to the umpire to put it back on the plate. And wheeling around here. This ball in that centre corridor as it's sent forward. Ball comes off hands. Coldstream trying to clear their lines, but not as far as Olivia Heenan, who sends it back forward. And a bit of back and forth, bit of kick to kick here from side to side, and
there's another.
It's come back again. And it is back to Heenan once again. Bit of back and forth here. Good contest there. Umpire will have it once again. Put forward for Heathmont. Contest forms once again. A few stoppages. It is a hot contested footy here. And the sun's starting to shine down here at Quambia Reserve.
It's lovely with the sun out, isn't it?
It is with the sun
Very
out, it's
scenic.
lovely, but when the wind picks up, I'll tell you what, it gets a bit chilly. Back to ground level. Trying to move this one forward, Heathmont. But it is a big pack around the footy there, up forward. Neither team sort of able to get the ball out of that sort of area at the minute. Locked in once again. And 4 minutes played. Heathmont 6-4-40 to Coldstream. 4-3-27 they trail at the moment still. It was a hot start from Heathmont at the start of this game. And they have been proving to be quite a challenge for Coldstream to get a hold of throughout the season. So this will go in the direction of Heathmont. So try and get this ball forward. Able to take a strong mark in the pack. And it is very back and forth at the moment as Coldstream try and send this out wide, and it is going to be picked off again and intercepted there by Marshall. Ball comes off hands, not quite able to take that mark, and a big tackle laid there, possibly high contact, I think. Cold, was it, or was that just a bowl up, I think? It is a bowl up. Tap down, Heathmont able to put this forward. Have a listen to the crowd. Heathmont increased their lead. And a good goal there. Couldn't quite see who kicked that one. But Heathmont, 7-4-46.
Alana Brown, I think, with that one.
4-3-27. A great goal from, I think, Alana Brown, as Chris said there. 6 minutes and 40 gone. So
Heathmont respond. It's a goal apiece so far in this third term, as we've got 7 minutes just about played. Of course, timer going up this time. In the second half, we'll have up to 2 minutes time on in each quarter. As bursting away from the pack is McPherson. He throws it on the right boot. Staying underneath it and taking the intercept mark there was Aaron Rackham. She read the footy better than anyone else did. Kicks to a 2v1, but that one is Maddie Stark. Ball did it bounce in her favour. McPherson tapped it forward. Still footy to be won. Smothered there. Sent forward by Arnott. Ball was likely to just bounce out of bounds, and it will. So it'll be Coldstream to bring it back in as per the last touch rule. Bronte Arnott working herself into this game quite nicely. We do have a half-time score from the Division 1 Grand Final out at H.E. Parker Reserve, which was North Ringwood 3-3-21 plays Surrey Park 2-3-15. Surrey Park looking for back-to-back premierships and back-to-back promotions. While North Ringwood, the Saints themselves, haven't played in the last 3 weeks due to a first-round forfeit. But looking for that, if you ask them, long overdue promotion into Premier Division. Nevertheless, here at Quamby, it's Heathmont 7-4-46, plays Coldstream 4-3-27. There's still plenty of footy to be won. It was Brown who had a chance to send a shot at goal, but handed it off to Hayley Ferris, who looked like she was on target, but instead hit the post.
Jeez, that slammed into the post there.
So Coldstream probably get away with one there. They have a chance to bring it out now. Maddie Stark leading up on this near side. She's had the Miranda Marshall matchup. That's been a fascinating one so far this season. Or so far in this fixture, I should say. As he goes to that matchup just now, and Stark takes the mark, gets the better of Marshall there. It's over the top of the pack. They're only able to get one hand to it. Was Mullinger as the footy flew past. Sophie Stark around it now. So too is Heenan, who's been good in this third term. Footy drops into the hands of Maddie Stark though. Takes a mark, plays on. Has a teammate out the back of the pack. Couldn't quite grasp the mark. Kicked off the ground, just socket forward there. It was well done by Erin Rackham. Now a chance for Sophie Stark to burst away with it. Couldn't quite get it proven. Right foot around the corner. Just puts it into a bit of space. Miranda Marshall's dropped back to do some defending. Sharon won't quite sit up for her. Still won't sit up for her. Sophie Stark's bearing down. You can hear the crowd yell. Now bringing it away though is Alana Brown. I should say Abby Scotto there. They did very well there, the Heathmont defence. And now they can burst away and rate the awards as Ferris gets it forward. The ball's going to bounce just short of the 1v1 duel there. It's going to land to Moate. He's just going to get a forward. Jay Sharon bouncing at any angle. It's so pleased at the moment. Maddie Stark gets a handball out. Gets it as wide as Bartlett. Couldn't quite pick it up. Now it's Heathmont's Kyla Morrow who sends it forward. It bounces out the back of the pack. Chappell in pursuit. Might have to lay a shepherd, but she'll get beaten there from the speed of Alana Brown, who's just worked forward to the footy. And there's a push in the back. Free kick going the way of Alana Brown. So the Jets, they were questioned deep in defence. Stood tall. And now the chance to complete an end-to-end move with Alana Brown. Will be a very tough kick for a right footer. Couple steps in from the boundary, about 30 metres out. And just didn't get the ball quite right, and that's out on the full. So no score there. But I have to say, for a 20-point margin in a women's game in Moscow, we've been treated to a very, very entertaining fixture so far.
It's been an awesome contest so far.
So they'll bring it out at defensive 50. Stark the target against Marshall once more. Marshall looks like she's going to win out of this one. Stark applies a tackle. No real winner of the footy just yet. Around it though is Brontiana, who's been massive since quarter time. Gets it to McPherson. Her kick dribble on the ground. Brown's around it. Still no winner. Just about got the handball out. Was number 23 into Giro for Coldstream. He'll get back to her. Footy won't quite sit up though. She'll pick the ball up now. Arnon around it once more, and that ball will make its way out. And we will have a ball up just inside the boundary line. .24 margin. We've played just over 11 here in the third term. Severstein will win the ruck work. Or the ruck battle, I should say. It's come out around it is Damati. Maybe a bit off more than she could chew, but got boot to ball. Stark there, but if Maddie Stark's around the footy, you know it means that Miranda Marshall's not too far behind, and she tends to tackle her. Locks the ball in there. So ball up on the forward 50 arc for Heathmont. Looking to bring it out was Moate. Her kick was spoiled. Or smothered, I should say. Chappell around the footy, just decides to get a bit of body work, provide a shepherd. The ball's gone out. Everstein's got it. Might be able to throw it into the boot. Wrapped up well. Just got boot to ball. Stark gets it on the right foot. Now just throws it around the corner. Oh, it's off the hands there of Prier. And a chance of Proven to burst away. Was tackled, but got boot to ball. So play will continue. It was an amazing recovery there from Tiana Prier. He didn't read the flight of the footy well at the start, but then got back to provide the tackle as Maddie Stark sends it back forward. Now she's looking for her sister. It's Sophie Stark. 1v1 contest. Hands around at Stark. Handball off to the right. Proven throws it on the right boot. It's going to be a foot races. The ball might beat both of them there. Around at Stark. Gets it. Stops. Scores! Sophie Stark strikes again. Her second of the term. And it was that combination there. Maddie Stark getting the rebound 50. Proven got to the, or Stark got to the footy, got it to Proven, and then Stark did the roving work.
What a fantastic contest we have on our hands here for this grand final.
And it's those three that have been doing a lot of the work for Coldstream. Between Jess Proven, Sophie Stark and Maddie Stark.
They're the big three at the moment. They're doing a lot of the work. 14-point margin now. Closest this game has been since the first quarter. Heathmont 7-5-47 play. Coldstream 5-3-33. Trying to move this forward again. Socket off the ground. Ball locked in there. Starks around it. Nobody quite able to pick it up. Socket away towards the wing. Big bump there. Looks to be in a bit of pain as the ball continues up the line. McPherson takes a good mark and finds an option forward. Mark taken by DeMarte. Back behind plate. Still got to play it down after that bump. Sent forward to the top of the goal square. Can Heathmont snag one here? Here's a chance. Put on the boot. Goes for a minor score. And the trainers are out here. Looks to be back up on her feet there. Does Krista Blythe. Good to see.
So Coldstream will bring this one out of the goal square as Maddie Stark takes the mark. She's got Heinen on it now. A few different matchups for Maddie Stark so far today, but she's just about beating all of them as Duke's out the back of the pack. Couldn't quite take it well. Everstein just taps it forward only as far as her opponent, Ella Herman, though, who's been another one of the Coldstream contributors, has done very well today. Her kick only falls to Mullinger, though. Just the mark taken well. She gets it back to Everstein. And now Mullinger bursting through on the right. It's a handball received. Maddie Stark was privy to it. Gee, Mullinger bounced two of them off her. And then the kick would just go wide. McPherson's around it. Now she gets the footy, turns onto the right. Just about got the handball off. Got it to Arnott. Arnott bursting past one. Gets on the right boot. Kicks a goal. And it's gone through. Goal umpire gives it the nod. So Brontiana gets her first of the day. Well deserved. I tell you what, that play was set up by Brooke Mullinger, the captain of the side. Maddie Stark went to tackle her off the handball receive, bounced off her, and then she stiff-armed someone about 5 metres down into the Quamby Reserve turf.
Fantastic bit of work there for Heathmont. Score's currently sitting 8-6, 54 to 5-3, 33. Just over 15 minutes gone as the ball comes back to ground level. Stark picks it up and kicks it out wide. One-on-one contest was won there by Ronan Black. And now Heathmont trying to send this footy forward again. And a good mark taken out the back there for Coldstream. Decides to play on quickly. Up the line. And goes out of play. It has been a fantastic contest though. A very, very high scoring contest at that. Ball in the middle of the ground. Picks it up but met firmly in a tackle. About 3 minutes left in the third term. Ball still stuck there in the middle of that pack. We hand it back to the umpire. Everstein. Put onto the boot. Smothered. Now Heathmont try and work this one forward. Ball comes over the top of two players before rolling away now into a pack which forms, and it will be a ball up here. In fact, will be in the direction of Heathmont, my apologies. So maybe a chance to score here. Put onto the boot to the top of the goal square, comes off hands. Trying to clear their lines. Coldstream. Bouncing ball. Here's a chance at goal. Stays away to the left-hand side for a minor score. So the scores now sit. Coldstream 5-3-33. Heathmont 8-7-55. About 2 minutes to play.
Well, the Cougars got as close as 14 points, but Heathmont just able to pull away a bit here, get the footy back on their terms. There's plenty of bodies around it here as Coldstream to clue their lines. They'll have a ball up on the forward 50 arc. Heathside's side of the ground, or Heathmont's side of the ground, I should say. So margin now out to 22. It was a 19 at half time. Ball spills loose, no real winner of it yet. Plenty of bodies around it. Herman was discarded to the side. The umpire will call for it, so we'll have a ball up. Rucks will go wide around the footy. Plenty of players will now work its way out. Well taken intercept mark though. Believed by Carla Gossip, so she'll assess her options. Look out to the right. J2 hands to it from the teammate. Now got onto the left boot. Did well through the corridor. It's going to bounce out. It was well taken first from the Heathmont player. Couldn't quite get it cleanly though. Plenty of bodies around it. One of them was Eastham. Got a handball out somehow. Now wrapped up in the tackle in the centre of Quamby Reserve. And we'll have a ball up. Abby Browan wrapped up there. Like I said, equal leading goal kicker in the season. 31 goals for Abby Browan. Yet to really impact this game as well. Now the player she's equal with, of course, is Maddie Stark, who has 31 in the season as well. She has a kick one today, but we've seen her through the midfield much more. As now bursting through the midfield is a Heathmont player who sends it forward, and the ball bounced to the left, just held up on the turf, didn't quite go through there, but now the kick's on its way and it's there from Scotto. Abby Scotto with the goal. She does average over a goal a game. And as the ball just held up in the turf there from Brontiana, wouldn't seem to go through. Scotto was more than happy to take it and send it on its way.
So 9.761 to 5.333. It has hit over 20 minutes, so
we can go as far as 22 minutes, I believe, in the second half.
So a bit of time on, but the siren could go anytime soon. Back underway. Wrapped up. Trying to work this one through Sophie Stark. Once again, the umpire will have it. Comes out now in the direction of Miranda Marshall, but the siren will beat him. So 3/4 time here at Quamby Reserve for the Deakin Uni Division 3 Senior Women's Grand Final. It is Heathmont 9.761 to Coldstream 5.333. And we'll go to a quick break. 4-3 to quarter time, and we will be back for the last quarter action.
Welcome back to Quamby Reserve for the final term in this Division 3 Grand Final. Now, the margin got as close as 14 points at one stage there in the third, but it's now Heathmont 9.761 to Coldstream 5.333. It's gotten out to 28 points again. It's 19 at half-time, now it's down to 28. The Jets are 1/4 away from Division 2 footy in 2026 as we're back underway. It's the Cougars looking to bring it out first. Sophie Stark couldn't quite get boot to the ball. Now turns tackler. Umpire says play on as the ball dropped. Duke was around it, couldn't quite pick it up. Sophie Stark around it once more. She can't take it either, so now wrapped up in the centre circle and have another ball up. Now do have a score from H.E. Parker Reserves, of course, where the Division 1 Grand Final is going on as we speak between North Ringwood and Surrey Park. That is North Ringwood 5.535 to the Surrey Park 2.315. So the Saints 20 points to the good after a scoreless quarter from Surrey Park, I believe. And they're one term away from playing in Premier Division next season as well. For now, our attention is here as Maddie Stark gets it forward. Was looking for Herman, who got it forward once more. Ball didn't quite bounce out. It was terrifically read there by Vanessa Nolan. And now the footy will come into the corridor, bounce one way, then the other. Big tackle laid there. Eversteen's around the ball. Will go to knees to get it. Gets a handball out somehow. Still a lot of footy to be won in the centre of the ground here. So just on the forward 50 arc. And wrapped up, and the umpire will call for a ball up. So a 50 out from the Coldstream goal. They kicked early majors in the second and third quarter. It's put them in good stead, but now Heathmont looking to wheel away. Damade wrapped up by Duke. We'll have another ball up. Rucks will go out of Eversteen, wins this contest. She's been good so far today. Hands to the footy. It was Boyer Smith, but couldn't bring it out. Shot the ball. Umpire said nothing doing, which was lucky for her. We'll have another ball up just in the centre square. Rucks cancel each other out on this occasion. Brown gets the footy wrapped up immediately. She looked to wheel away. Umpire will call for a ball up. Coldstream gone a bit restless here. They probably had more than enough of a case to get a hold of the ball, free kick in there somewhere, but umpires didn't agree. Moe wrapped up that time, and will be another ball up. Waxagada, Eversteen wins out this time. Brown couldn't quite bring it out. I should say it was Barry Smith. My apologies. We'll have another ball up. So very cagey first 2.5 minutes here in this fourth term. Heathmont won't mind that though. As Moe gets a handball forward. Footy still to be won. Maddie Stark was around it, but so too was Mullinger, who's wrapped up in a tackle. So we'll have another ball up. We've had about 6 balls up, all for about 5 metres gained in the last couple of minutes. This time it's thrown on the boot by Talisha O'Kane. The ball bounced at a right angle. It's gone away from Coldstream's goal. Around it is Herman. Did excellently to get the boot to ball. Will bounce out. Well read again by Vanessa Nolan. Just not letting that footy get out the back. She's been good so far this quarter. And the umpire's call for a ball up as it makes its way over the boundary line. Rucks will go at it. They cancel each other out this time. Maddie Stark around the footy, couldn't quite take it cleanly. And for those of you playing at home, you guessed it right, we'll have another ball up. 3.5 minutes gone. Probably averaged a ball up about every 15 seconds so far this quarter. So Rucks will go at it. This time it's Coldstream winning the contest. And we'll have another ball up. Groundhog Day here at Quadby Reserve in this fourth term. As the ball goes up, these rucks will be getting tired, I reckon, by this stage. As it makes its way to a pack. No real winner of the footy there. Got boot to ball somehow. Mark taking in front, but must have been touched, so we'll have another ball up. Kick will just go straight up in the air. No real winner of it. Gee, good tackle laid there by Kyla Morrow, but umpire didn't agree. She was held without it afterwards, so Morrow gives away the free kick. And a chance for Coldstream to strike here. The kick will come from about 40 out. So it's likely to drop just in and around the goal square. It's on the left boot. Gee, it's got good height. Might just drop shot. It's dropped in. My goodness, what a kick there. No, I believe that was
Stream's not working.
Carla Gossip.
Yeah.
Kicked from about 40 out. And despite what seemed like about 75% of the players on the field in the goal square, just found a little pocket of grass and it bounced through. So Coldstream strike first. So we're back underway here in the centre. No winner of the ball just yet as Heathmont looked to bring it out, got boot to ball, did well. Playing in front was McPherson. She couldn't quite take it cleanly. It was great body work finding her opponent. Kick will go back into the corridor. Around it was Heenan. Ball just wouldn't quite sit up for her. Now got a handball out to Coldstream. And wrapped up in a tackle there was Erin Rackham. So it'll be Alana Brown with the ball now. Brown sends it forward. Kick would just drop short of the 50 arc. McPherson was around it. Ball sent forward now into the corridor. 1v1 contest. Both players got hands to it. One of them was Heaton. Kicked forward off the ground from Rackham and was deemed to have been kicking in danger.
So, free kick in the direction of Heathmont. So they send this forward into the pack, off hands. Pack forms. Umpire will have it. Just over 6 minutes gone. Heathmont 9.761, Coldstream 6.339 here. Stark wrapped up. Another ball up from the umpire. Wrapped up again. Trying to break away here. Takes a mark on Stark. And sends it forward. Off hands once again. Stark there once again. Around that one is Ferris. A big call there. And a big tackle. Stark sends it forward up the line. Able to grab it in the end. Able to get the ball away. And big pack there. And that ball is not going anywhere. It's locked in on this outer side. And at the minute, Coldstream have got a bit of work to do still if they want to take this one home. Ferris was around that one again. And now Heathmont try and get it moving forward. Ball stuck once again. As Underwood's wrapped up in the centre of the ground here. Back to ground level. Quick handball and they're moving forward now. Heathmont. Can they get a mark? They do. Strong mark taken there by Amy Morrow. So, to increase their lead, it looks like a good kick. It is a great kick. Heathmont looking home here at Quamby Reserve. It's an early call, but Coldstream have a lot of work to do here. Heathmont 10-7-67, Coldstream 6-3, 39. Just under 10 minutes played.
Well, Amy Morrow there with her second of the day. Heathmont's 10th. Margin's ballooned out to 28 points. It is at the moment the highest score that both of these sides have kicked when they've played each other this season. And at the moment, Heathmont's just scored more. Sophie Stark couldn't quite stick the tackle there. Getting the handball, that was Kyla Morrow. Went and got her own handball like that. Now the kick's found its way inside forward. 50 standing under it was Moate. Well taken mark from Nicole Moate there. She's been working up and down the ground. Has popped up in a lot of different places for her side. As out the back of the pack was Eastham. Couldn't quite take it cleanly. Footy spilled out the back. Plenty of bodies around it. One was Arnott who got pushed off it and the umpire will call for a ball up. So the Rucks will go at it. They cancel each other out on this occasion. Coldstream looking to clear their lines. It will be Heathmont that are getting it inside 50. Arnott couldn't quite get to the ball. They wouldn't set up for her. He's found his way forward. He tapped well to Stark. It was the right idea, but just didn't quite come off as Maddie Stark goes to ground. Now bursting through and getting the kick inside forward 50 was Boya Smythe. Wheeling away, playing on for Coldstream defence. Now Stark in pursuit of the footy. She's going to be beaten to it by Marshall. Marshall wheels onto the right, kicks it. He just fell short. Looking to burst through now is a Coldstream defender in Moate and gets it forward into the hands of a teammate in Savannah Coughlin. Coughlin, ball came off the instep, didn't quite get the kick right. Plenty of bodies around it now. Two Jets run into each other. Punch forward by Sealy. Looking to bring it out. Still no clear winner of the footy as Heathmont get a handball forward on this occasion. Nicole Meyer picks the footy up. Couldn't quite get it out. Footy's gone forward now. It's on the edge of the 50. Brown will go back. Ball didn't sit up for her at all. Now around it is Morrow. Morrow still with the footy. Still just tapping it forward. Getting any territory that she can. The ball's gone backwards. Now Moate's around the ball. And she's been wrapped up in a tackle. A few afters. Just took a bit of offence to the challenge there, but play will continue. The ball's up. It's Coldstream winning it out of that contest on this occasion. Sent forward now by Rackham. Ball's found its way into the corridor. Heathmont with a bit of work to do as the Cougars get numbers around the footy. And it's wrapped up there. So the ball up in the centre square. Coldstream doing well to just repel at the moment. Even any little win's a big win at this stage as Maddie Stark is around the footy, just socketed off the ground. 1v1 contest just on the forward 50 arc. And we'll have another ball up. So the ball goes up on the 50 arc. Or near Coldstream's uprights. The umpires will call for it once more. No territory taken. The Rucks will go at it. This time it's won by Pickard of Coldstream. It will find its way out to this near side wing. Ball set up for the Heathmont player, I believe, in Ferris. He sends it forward now, has a target ahead of the footy, leading up well. Got two hands to it, couldn't quite take it cleanly. It was Farrago who was just bumped off the footy then by Moate. Now around the footy, Sophie Stark gets it forward. Few Coldstream players around her, but bursting through. Wow, got past one, got past two as Marshall went a long way. Just got it off before the umpire could blow the whistle. Now with it is Anna. Brontiana wheels away, gets away from her marker, takes a bounce. Gee, the footy just didn't sit up for her. And now she's swarmed upon. And he's wrapped up and it's a ball up. Well, just as Brontiana could see green grass ahead of her. She bounced to Sharon and it just wouldn't sit up. So we'll have a ball up here. DeMarty had hands to the footy, couldn't quite get it out. Then turned tackler, did well. Footy still to be won here. Brown's around it, had to almost kick it to herself, but Maddie Stark looking to bring it out. Gee, the Sharon just won't sit up for anyone at this stage. As Sophie Stark's got it, couldn't quite get boot to ball. Footy still to be won here, forward 50 arc for Heathmont. Play on is the call, now repelled by Chappell and repelled well. Marshall got one hand to it. Couldn't quite take it cleanly. Now Heathmont looking to bring it out through Mullinger. We'll have a ball up on the far wing.
So, looks to be an injury perhaps in that pack there. Heathmont player there on the ground. Can't quite see who that is from over here. Hopefully she's all good. Looks to be getting up all right there, which is good to see. It's Miranda Marshall there. So she's come up a bit average after that contest. Back underway though, Coldstream trying to work this ball forward. Comes out of bounds. Just under 5 minutes to play here in this final term of this Deakin Uni Women's Div3 contest. Ball in the middle of the ground here. They're trying to work it forward now, Heathmont. Can't quite take the mark. The cavalry arrive. What's the call? And it will be a ball up. Tap down in the direction of Arnott. Ball's not going anywhere once again. And that ball, once again, not moving anywhere from that area at this stage. Can they move this forward again? Heathmont, Coldstream. Look a bit down and out at the moment. This ball sent inside 50. Collecting there for Coldstream was Lake, and now the kick coming towards goal. It's marked. So a chance for Heathmont to increase their lead. Miranda Farrago. She's going to go around the body. Geez, the crowd will go up if this goes through. That is unbelievable. That is unbelievable. It is a behind.
Oh, I thought he went through.
Behind. Oh my! If that was a goal,
Jeez.
if that was a goal.
Tell you what, this footy's bouncing around like it's shaped like a triangle at some point. So this is ridiculous.
It is. It has a mind of its own. It completely does. Just under 3 minutes to play in this grand final. Still in Montrose forward 50. Umpire calls play on. Ball still rolling around there. Who can get possession of it first? It's not moving once again. It's locked in there. They've done a good job to trap this ball forward, Heathmont. Keep it inside their forward 50. Umpire calls for it again. Palm down to the ground. Socket out wide. Around that ball though. They are Heathmont numbers. Still inside the forward 50 here. Can they get something moving? Wrapped up in that tackle there by Kate Pickard. Trapped in again. Ball does not want to move from that area at the moment. Stark lays a good tackle. Umpire will take the footy again. 10-8-68 Heathmont, Coldstream 6-3-39. This contest is almost over here at Quamby Reserve. They've done such a good job today, Heathmont. They've been completely on top of Coldstream. They started off so strong as well, kicking the first couple goals. It just put Coldstream on the back foot early, and they had a lot of work to do catching up, which they did a good job of. But Heathmont have just got the better of them, and it is going to be a free kick in the direction of Heathmont, and it will go to Abby Scotto. So maybe one last shot to increase the margin. Scotto misses away to the right-hand side for a minor score. So Heathmont 10-9-69, Coldstream 6-3-39.
So we're into time on here. The Heathmont Jets 14-0 in the regular season. Of course, winning the second semi-final to book their trip here to the big dance. And they're seconds away from doing the unthinkable. Seconds away from an undefeated season. They're seconds away from Division 2 footy in 2026. As there goes the siren. They'll call themselves the Invincibles. Heathmont Jets 10-9-69 defeat the Coldstream Cougars 6-3-39. And there's been some free kick found here, I think. They've been told not to storm the pitch just yet. As Heathmont send a shot at goal. They fall short. They can celebrate now. Congratulations to Heathmont. Like we said, invincible on the season. 14-0 through the regular season. 2-0 on the finals. They stormed through. 30-point winners here in the Division 3 Grand Final. Before we sign off here, give you the goal kickers for Heathmont. 3 to Hayley Ferris and 2 to Rachel McPherson. All of which came in the first quarter. Then it was 2 to Amy Morrow, singles to Bronte Arnott and Abby Scotto, as well as Alana Brown. And for Coldstream, commiserations, wasn't quite meant to be here. Back-to-back seasons that they've made the grand final, but have fallen short, unfortunately. They had goal kickers, 2 to Jess Proven, 2 to Sophie Stark, and singles to Talisha O'Kane and Carla Gossip. So that's all from the Division 3 grand final here at Quamby Reserve. Over at HE Park, the final score there shows that North Ringwood have gotten the best of Surrey Park, and they'll be playing Premier Division footy in 2026. So Surrey Park just unable to do the back-to-back promotions. But for North Ringwood, it's all celebrations now. But we'll sign off from here. It's Christopher Cordes calling alongside Otka Ludke. And we'll be back in a short moment after these celebrations and presentations to bring you the Division 2 Grand Final between Mooroolbark and Montrose.